This is a beloved Prophet of the Divinely Presence, so beloved that his beauty was emanating and his teaching. You're not going to have any will when they take you out. They came and they bound him. He couldn't say, "Oh, I'm the son of Sayyidina Yaqub, what are you doing crazy people, let me go." It was of no importance. Means surrender your will, the will of desires, always having to think that you know the path, you're going to figure the path. So our life is about complete taslim, complete surrendering. Every time I'm complaining, every time I have an issue, every time I have a difficulty, I'm here to reach my reality. Because it's a reminder constantly in our life, as soon as you think you're something, Sayyidina Yousuf is coming and saying, no, I was taken into this reality as a servant of Allah with no will of my own. Taken into the presence of a king. The sifat of Sayyidina Aziz is a big reality because Allah nothing escapes Allah's azimat. That king is a symbolic king, that they place you under the hand of awliyaullah, that they are dressed with Aziz. They're dressed with Allah's Divinely power, they're dressed with Allah's Divine rizq and sustenance. And that king identified that student, that servant, that Prophet of Allah, because every step of it is a step for me. That they're going to come, my turuq is going to come, my turuq is going to take me, there's going to be a big wali in charge of me. And that wali is going to test everything about my reality. And the wife said, "Take him because he's going to be a barakah for us." Said, "Okay, we take him into the house." Took him into the house and because of his beauty everything was attracted to him. Because now that palace and that way is that you met from these awliyaullah who are representatives of the Divinely Kingdom. That Malik is representing the kingdom of Allah, and that servant trying to enter now into the holy kingdom of Allah. He left the dunya, put into a child, brought not with his will but bound, that taslim and submit. As soon as you begin to submit, they send the big awliya who are in charge, and that wali now going to take us into that Divinely Kingdom. And in that Divinely Kingdom means that with every dress the saints are putting upon the soul of their students. What Sayyidina Yousuf had the biggest difficulty was with the wife. The wife represents the hubba dunya and the love of dunya. And this barakah blesses you, everything in the material world is going to run after you. Be careful. Why? Because Allah loves you, the signs of His love all around you. His biggest battle was with hubba dunya, constantly trying to give itself to Sayyidina Yousuf until there was a big event in which the dunya grabbed Sayyidina Yousuf trying to make a fornication with his reality. And then the event where the king enters into the room, they say, the whole of dunya is all over you, what happened? And they said that, look, if this dunya is attacking his front means he was going after dunya. Because that's why awliyaullah keep insisting within our lives, monitor your dunya. There's a lot of barakah being dressed upon you. If this dunya begins to run towards you and you run towards it, you're losing your path from Allah. So they came and said, check in which direction the lady has attacked him. And they found that the lady had attacked him from the back. Means that the dunya love was coming after him and he was running. At that time he's safe, he comes into our life. The dunya is going to be attracted to you but you run from it, you keep running from it until his dialogue in Qur'an is that, I think it's better for me to go into prison. Means he spent 7 years in isolation. If Sayyidina Yousuf spends 7 years in isolation, we have to spend 700 years in isolation. Means we take a life of isolating. So from Asr to Maghrib or whenever people have time from work, they come home and they isolate themselves. They put for themselves a khalwa and they begin to meditate and contemplate, and they say, all the allurements of this dunya are distracting me and making me to be drunk by it, and in the end I'm going to be a loser by it. So when I isolate myself and I play my salawats and I lock off the room like a closet, I tell myself, this is my grave. If I'm scared of a dark room, imagine what you're going to feel in a dark grave. Until you overcome that and you be comfortable with yourself, and all the badness begins to come out and you sense it, you smell it, you understand it, and you begin to make your salawats, make your tafakkur. That 7 years begins to open its realities. That when you are taking a path of isolating and taking a path of hisab, means now we're understanding the Hajj. Sayyidina Yousuf is coming in this holy month and reminding that any time you're confused about your path, look at those steps in his life. You feel you're isolated, okay, I was in a hole. Do you feel like you're being tested? You better believe it. Do you feel that dunya is running after you? Run from it. Are you taking a time to make your isolation and your tafakkur and constantly meditating and contemplating? And at that time in your khashf and in your spiritual connection you're going to see that Malik and those awliya. At that time everything will be brought back. And then he saw his father when he was the king. At that time everybody came and they made sajdat al-ihtiram. And Holy Qur'an described that Sayyidina Yaqub is a Prophet of Allah bowed to the feet of his son. So when they don't like to be respectful, they're not reading Holy Qur'an. Prophet of Allah bowed in ihtiram to what that son had been dressed with, of what realities Allah had dressed. It's not the physical, we're talking from the spiritual. That there's a whole sequence in which to reach that sainthood, to reach that reality, and we pray that Allah dress us and bless us from these realities. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.